show you a little trick that I use when I'm in a rush or I just can't be bothered to fight with one side, because one eye will go good and the other eye just will not cooperate. So when I just can't be bothered with that, then I use sellotape. That's all you need, sellotape. It's Christmas soon, so your house is bound to have a million rolls of these. So, get a little bit of sellotape. So rather than doing my wing from where my lower lash line is, so you would go up there, I will come away just slightly and do it coming from there, so that when my eye is open, it's not going to fold and disappear within my skin. So, sellotape. So if you've got nice, like these kinds of eyes, where they're stretched no matter what, if you've got nice young eyes, then follow your lower lash. If you don't, then follow just underneath, so. One done. So you want to make sure that it's completely stuck down. And this is what you should look like. So can you see I'm just below my lash line? Vinyl liquid liner or matte liquid liner. I think I'm going to go for the vinyl NYX. You can get, they do a whole section of NYX in Boots. So, and they're reasonably priced. They don't transfer. They don't flake off. I don't know if it's just me, but some days my wing liner will be amazing. If I've ever used, I like Urban Decay, but this 24/7, I noticed some days I get watery eye, just one watery eye. I don't know why, but it just waters. And then it always smudges this part, or the colour completely comes off. So I'm like missing a bit, or the towers come off because my eyes watered. Well, you don't do it with the NYX. It stays forever. So this is the one now. So vinyl liquid liner, so it's going to have a bit of a shine to it. And I prefer these kind of applicators rather than the pens, because these are finer. With the pens, it's hard to get a nice small line if you're using a pen one. And again, going back to my lids, because I don't have a big lid area, if I do my line too thick here, it looks fine on this eye, but then this whole lid looks like I've coloured it black when I open my eyes. So if you do have smaller lids, I recommend doing a thinner line across it. So I start from the corner. Hope you can see. Once you've drawn that line, you want to just go back over and really go as close to your lashes as possible, so you don't get any gaps. Because you'll notice if you don't do that and you put your mascara on, your line won't quite look right. So I kind of literally paint right on the top of my lashes. Okay, so the towel. So you want to paint all the way up to where that sellotape is. want to follow the line. Look, I've drawn on it a little bit. It doesn't matter because when you come to pull it off, it'll be nice and sharp. So you can draw all over this as much as you like. You are protected. Once you have done your towel, you then want to go from the middle of your towel and connect almost like a bit of a curved kind of way. So you want it to curve, not completely, just slightly. Like so. It's always best to start with a tiny bit of product and then give it a good dunk and then fill out any areas. So I'm gonna let that dry. The big reveal. Are we ready? Ta-da! So you can do this before or after. Before or after foundation. It comes out enough to not let this crease in this hood scrunch it up and not make it look nice when my eye is just relaxed and turned to the side. That is how you cheat your way into fabulous eyeliner every single time. Hope this has helped all those that dread doing winged liner because one always messes up. Well, now fear not, because you can cheat your way into having perfect wings every time. So I have just put on a little bit of brow gel, some mascara and some blusher. And look how fabulous they look. Give it a go. I hope this helps. Thank you for watching. Bye.